Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits. Today joined by
Brett
of Anomyces, being very thankful to Beerjum because we got this bottle from them. Beerjum is a great web shop. You guys need to check them out. Web shop in Beerjum in Belgium. Link for it is down below. They got this. A few other web shops and also lots of physical stores around Europe got this because we just had an influx of Anchorage beer in Europe. It's like it comes every other year or so.
Yeah, like
a few years ago,
a big wave.
A few years ago we had a huge selection of Anchorage in 750s. It might be even like 3 to 4 years ago or something. It's been around for a while, and they've switched a lot of the beers into 375 formats like this, and we just got a bunch of those. But the top of the cake was that you could also get a bottle of Endless Ending. What the fuck? That's crazy. This is one of the hype trains in the States, and the fact that you could buy this, but this is also not cheap. Fucking expensive.
Yeah, and it's
but
also...
we were lucky that we of course got it at a discount on Beerjum, which we were very happy for. It was most shops in Denmark sold it for 375 Danish crowns, which is
like
$50,
between
$60.
350 and 370.
Around $50 to $60 a bottle, and it's a tiny bottle
But
of beer. But it was also really hyped, and also in terms of secondary value, if you trade it before it came to Europe, it was also quite high, wasn't it?
I think actually the price in the stores in the US, from what I've heard, were around $40.
Yeah, okay.
So it is a pretty expensive bottle overall. Anyway,
it's also expensive.
I think it was quite expensive at the brewery too. So
fun thing about Anchorage is that they initially got really famous for making Belgian styles and funky styles and stuff like this, but they've delved into different types of beers too, most notably A Deal with the Devil. I've been lucky enough to try a couple versions of it. It's a phenomenal barley wine, but I've never done a proper review, and it's always been when I've been a little bit inebriated, which is a shame. Last time I had it was in Stuttgart at the Mon Petit Café for the Swansea Day, where I can't remember who shared it, but someone shared a bottle of, I think it was Batch 2 in 750s. It's smaller bottles too now, but part of that beer is in here. Yep. And this is, it's Endless Ending. So Endless Ending is a barley wine and an imperial stout blend. The barley wine being A Deal with the Devil in Woodford Reserve double oak barrels, and the imperial stout being...
the very high one, time something.
Yeah, something with time. It's also aged in Woodford Reserve double oak.
Yeah.
So those are blended together to release this beer. And it's an interesting thing compared to all other Anchorage beers. Anchorage usually has loads of information on the label.
Yeah.
There's like nothing on this.
Yeah.
No story or anything, but just fucking killer artwork. That is beautiful. 2 rams running towards each other with the moon in the background, and then like skulls. It's really metal.
It is.
Fucking love it. So this is, I guess you'd call it a blended ale, or maybe an American strong ale on 15.5% alcohol. Boom. Did you find the name of the stout?
I think I'll have it here.
Nice.
It's most likely Time Waits for No One.
Yeah.
It is most likely, but I'm not entirely sure. But because of the name, you could suspect that it's a blend of A Deal with the Devil and Time Waits for No One, because they've also done a double oaked Woodford Reserve barrel version of Time Waits for No One. So,
and we're not
perhaps
that's the beer.
Yeah.
But we're not even cracking this for a special occasion. We're just doing it because we really wanted some hype.
Yeah.
So,
because it's weekend.
Yeah. So it looks like a super thick imperial stout in the glass.
Yeah.
It's like, when we had Maltvin from Side Project and Evil Twin, that was also dark, but not this dark.
This is a bit darker.
I mean, that looks like a barrel-aged imperial stout.
It does.
But a lot of people said it's really sweet, and I guess that's the barley wine aspect with all the caramel and fudge. But it's just super thick and pitch black looking, and it's such a nice velvety looking tan head for a barrel-aged beer.
That's really beautiful.
Looks fantastic. So, are you ready? I mean, the thing is, before you smell, I'm just going to keep you holding for a bit. When we popped this and poured it, it fucking smelled so much like barrel character.
Yeah.
And our faces were so far away from the beer, so man, it's going to be fun to dive our noses in. So let's do it, thanks to Beerjum. Whoa.
that barrel character is just
Holy
massive.
shit! There is so much barrel character, and it's everything from like really fudgy sweet caramel bourbon to like really toasty wood,
Charry.
wood, and like
Bit
like
of licorice.
Bit of licorice, yeah. But fuck, there's so much bourbon.
Yeah.
This is one of the most barrel accentuated beers I think I've smelled in a long time, if not ever. Whew. There's so much barrel character.
But it's not like too much, it's just
no, it's like
such a big but very pleasant.
Yeah, because the beer can withstand it.
Yeah.
It smells like a beer that's just gonna have so much richness and heft that it can withstand this like super heavy barrel character.
Loads of like brown sugar and
molasses.
almost a bit spicy.
Yeah. I think that's like the spicy kind of charry wood.
Yeah.
But there's like blackstrap molasses. There's definitely vanilla undertones, but it's more like fudge and caramel and that might be like the barley wine aspect. And then you have the char paired with some roastiness on the back too, but fuck, it's complex.
Yeah.
A little bit of dark fruit and raisin, but it's
like... A bit of raisin,
It's a small amount. It's definitely like the
it's
sweet
not like
kind of
crazy
fudgy,
dark fruity.
No, it's definitely the fudgy amount. Fudgy caramel things. Also tobacco.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Big time pipe tobacco. It smells really fucking nice, man.
Yeah.
I'm just, the more I smell, the more I'm pulling earthiness. There's almost like this leafy kind of think autumn leaves.
I'm thinking like
soil or something.
Yeah, more like soil, like woody,
like a mineral-esque vibe, but not like mineral as in like barrels.
Like a minerally whiskey.
Yeah, but I don't think all the way. And like if you think Scotch,
not like crazy, but it has some.
It's more of a minerally malt character, if you can say it like that. But
yeah, it reminds me a bit of some of the minerally whiskeys I've tasted as of late.
My saliva is just gushing so much right now. That sounded really dirty. Saliva gusher. It's just like when you smell beers like this, you almost get turned on. It smells so good. Let's try it.
Let's drink it.
Cheers, and thanks a ton to Beerjum.
Oh man.
Holy fucking shit. Fuck.
That is so good.
That might be one of the best beers I've had all year.
Yeah. We're not that far into 2020, but yeah.
Holy
in a long time.
Fucking shit. I almost want to call the grade right now. I am sold instantly.
Yeah.
100. I'm going to call it right now, and I haven't talked about the beer. That's an insta 100 for me. This takes, a lot of people think this is too sweet. Fuck no, not for me. This is like Beatus, like it's got that big fudgy barley wine thing. This is the best blended beer I've ever had. Like in terms of when you blend different styles.
Yeah, different styles. Yeah.
Like this is insanely good.
It is like really upfront. It's like maple vanilla.
Yeah, it's like and
craziness, but then it goes into that charry tobacco.
And I
finish.
think that helps cut the sweetness. Yeah. Like right now in the aftertaste, I'm sitting with like this really charry,
like almost like a hazelnutty finish.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like really hazelnutty.
Yeah.
Like raw hazelnut.
And where the fuck is the alcohol on this?
Yeah, it's fucking dangerous.
It's sweets, so that's all the sugar, of course, is hiding the alcohol.
Yeah.
But so much fucking fudgy barrel character, and it's so thick and viscous and rich. Like all the different notes we judge on when we're having barrel aged beers. We're saying it's lacking that thick, rich beer to really withstand the barrel. Like this just has everything.
Yeah.
Every single thing. Like it has the sweetness to withhold it. It has enough mouthfeel. Like the beer is rich enough. It's not too woody because even though it's been in the barrel for a long time, again, the base can just fucking hold its own.
Yeah.
As I did with Michael, it's the Atlas analogy. Atlas holding the fucking world. Atlas as the base beer holding that barrel.
That barrel, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
holy fucking shit.
In this case, 2 barrels.
Well, I think actually double oak. I don't think it's 2 barrels.
No, but it's...
Oh yeah, the barley wine.
Yeah.
Almost like a creme brulee kind of custard thing going on for me too.
Yeah.
The dark fruit thing is maybe not as forward on the flavor. It's just a small nuance. The tobacco definitely shines through in the aftertaste, I feel like. Along with like charry, almost like umami, like woody,
definitely
roasty
umami.
character.
Definitely umami. It's just so awesome how many different flavors
Yeah.
that are in this beer and
You
like
keep pulling
complement
new
each.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like super hazelnutty, but also charry and a bit of like tobacco in the finish, and
Yeah.
it's just and up front it's like maple and vanilla and
Yeah, and fudge caramel toffee.
Yeah, like really
almost like you
toffee.
did like fucking like a hazelnut brittle because it has like that really caramelly flavor and the hazelnutty kind of vibes. It's almost actually like a little bit like the hazelnut syrups you put in like coffee drinks. So just a little bit. But it doesn't taste fake.
No, it's like it's just straight stout and barley wine.
And it definitely tastes like it's a mix of stout and barley wine because you get all those kind of sweet, fudgy, caramel toffee vibes from English style barley wine along with a nice roast profile.
Yeah. I love how much you actually taste that it's a blend. That you get like nuances from both of the base beers, but also a lot of like barrel flavor.
But I think it's because it's two very potent beers. It must be. Otherwise they wouldn't be able to stand out like that. But it's also like, was it 15?
I think the time waits for no one was also like 13-14%. So yeah, they are heavy beers. If that's the case.
And it's not only thick and creamy and like kind of sludgy, it's also like really silky. Perfect amount of carbonation too. It just, for me, it hits all the marks.
So soft, yeah.
So soft and velvety. But I can see a lot of people, it's really sweet. But
it is sweet.
But I really don't think it's too much. Like the rest of the beer really, it can hold.
I just think all that hazelnutty, charry, tobacco kind of finish just kind of cleans it up.
Yeah.
It cleans up the sweetness.
And along with definitely the char of the barrel and the dryness.
Yeah, you just get this big wave of sweetness. I get that, but then
it
comes another wave of like char and a bit of like pleasant roast and dryness.
Yeah. It's such a fucking complex beer.
Yeah.
This is the beer that should have been maybe Brewery 3000 just to make it really special, but the other one fit with the number.
Yeah.
Much more. But for me, again, as I said, just when I had the first sip, I knew it instantly 100 for me.
Yeah. This, I can't see, I don't know what I would do differently. Maybe someone would say, maybe a bit less sweet up front, but for my palate, it's okay because it's also a small bottle and like the format fits it. Yeah. So yeah, to me it makes sense.
The full 100
so
too?
I'm on the 100th train.
100th train.
I think so.
Choo choo.
Yeah.
If you were lucky enough to get a bottle of this, or maybe more than one,
we should have bought.
Well, can you still get it in Best of Beers?
No.
Fuck.
I think it's all gone.
They even sold it too.
But
everyone sold it out
like a bottle more in my hand, but
But the fun thing is like every web shop that got this had it for maximum a day.
Yeah.
And then it was gone. Like people were on it like instantly. Yeah. But it was also expensive bottle of beer, so I'm just really happy we got to try it anyway.
Yeah, I'm happy we got to try it.
Because it's fucking delicious. This just really makes me want to try more A Deal with the Devil and like variants.
And also
the base stout, if that's
time waits for no one.
I would imagine it fits like the theme of like endless ending.
Yeah, that's why. You could think it's in here. So
fuck man, it's been so long since we nerdgasmed this hard over a beer. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was great, man. I urge you guys to, if you didn't get the chance to buy any, just trade for this endless ending. If you like barley wine, if you like just great base beers without like crazy adjuncts, like just like big hefty beer barrel time with a good amount of sweetness, this is just like a perfect 100 example of that.
Yeah.
And again, a perfect 100 example of how you can blend a beer and make something that's actually fucking amazing. It's just
side project are kind of the masters of blending, but
this is kind of like side project style but sweeter.
Yeah, I would love to try some of the really hyped side project stouts and barley wines because I think they absolutely up here on this level too. But this is fucking great.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, just Michael, but we're drinking it on our own. He was too late. Well, actually, he didn't want to pay the price.
He thought it was too expensive. So.
Too late.
Cheers to you, Michael.
Cheers. We're happy that we're getting a glass each. But yeah, fantastic. So if you guys had a chance to try Endless Ending from Anchorage Brewing Company, let us know what you thought of it. If not, try and trade for some. Or maybe some random web shop still has some left or a bottle shop.
Trade for it.
Try and look, So Otherwise, thanks a ton to Beerjum for the beer. You guys rule. This was awesome. Check them out. Link for the website is down below. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Oh, and we're going to say cheers and badass, fucking great barrel-aged blended ale. And see you guys in another beer review.